Cooking for Under 5's by Anne Rogers. The aims and objectives of this session then is to understand what children can learn through cooking activities and to provide different recipes that they can make within their setting or at home. In the early years foundation stage, we have different areas of learning, such as personal, social and emotional development, communication and language, physical development, maths, literacy, understanding the world and expressive art and design. Now, cooking can encompass all of these areas. For example, for personal, social and emotional development, we're looking at the cleanliness of children's hands when they're starting to cook. We're looking at perhaps putting on their own aprons, using the utensils, etc. Communication and language, they may be learning new words such as mixing, what the activity feels like, what ingredients you're using. Again, physical development, using those utensils, stirring, mixing, spooning into cupcakes, etc. For maths, we're weighing and measuring ingredients and we're counting out how many things that we need. For literacy, there may well be stories that have got cooking activities in there, or they're reading the recipe cards that you've made for them. Understanding the world, you may well be having activities and cooking sessions from all over the world, including different cultures and different religions. And expressive art and design, allowing children to be free in what they create and what they make with their cooking activities. We also have in the early years foundation stage the characteristics of effective learning, and these are finding out and exploring. Children are naturally curious and need to have opportunities to learn through sensory play and purposeful experiences. Playing with what they know, they need time to repeat actions, to practice skills learnt and be allowed to play with things that they enjoy. And being willing to have a go. Activities should be age and stage appropriate to the child's development, yet challenging, therefore building up their confidence to try new things. Very important, before they start, get the children to wash their hands. Then you need to think about the equipment. What equipment do you need? So do you need an apron? What utensils might you need to use for the activity, for the recipe? The different recipes you're going to be using, the ingredients, whether or not you need a cooker, if there's enough space. Have the children got any allergies perhaps to any of the ingredients? And then making sure that you've got a risk assessment in place if they're using any form of kitchen utensils, they may well come with a risk. Some recipes then for young children. With babies and under twos, you can make things like crispy cakes. You can have Angel Delight that they can play with, jelly play, cereal to play with the tea set, and making finger foods such as sandwiches, having breadsticks, fruit, carrot and cucumber sticks as well. And let them explore and play with their food. For older children, aged 3 to 5 years, you might well start with making pizzas. So these can be made individually and decorated as they like, either on crumpets or small pieces of pizza dough. Or you can have a large pizza and you can have get them to put the tomato on there and all the different toppings on there for sharing. Jam tarts, cupcakes and cheese swizzles can be made. Smoothies and fruit kebabs can be made for a healthier version. For something sweet, you could have things like scones. For a cream tea, you could have brownies, and you could have flapjacks. You can make different cupcakes and different animal themes, or you can use biscuits to decorate to make pictures of themselves, choosing different coloured icing. Make a picnic maybe, make sandwiches and cupcakes and biscuits, have snacks ready for them to be able to chop up and to dip. Maybe have a theme where you've got different animals or bugs that you're making butterfly cakes for, or bug biscuits, or different shapes. You may well use recipes for stories. For example, Hand a Surprise is all about different exotic fruits, so you could perhaps make a smoothie. The Hungry Caterpillar, maybe make a picnic or make some party food for tasting. For the tiger who came to tea, what should he eat? So maybe having a look in the cupboards to see what packets and tins are in there, or make him a special tiger cake. For Mad Hatter's tea party, have tea sets and pour in drinks and things for children to do. And for Dear Zoo, choose an animal cookie to make. Or you could try an A to Z of recipes.